Friends and neighbors, it's Neo Street back again. I've made it to the second break of a PokerStars tournament, and I'm doing pretty well. I am in 11th place of the remaining 26 players, and there were originally 346 entries. The prize pool is 15 million and change, and the first place prize is 1,410,000. So let me take a quick look at my stats here. I'm seeing the flop 30% of the time, and I've won 8 of 10 pots at showdown and one pot without a showdown. And I have a pretty good stack to play with, so I'm too outside of making the final table if I so I'm if I maintain this position, I'll have a good shot of getting to the final table. And we're starting right up. So here I'm in the small blind with a queen 5 offsuit, and I'll wait to see what other people do. If it comes down to a heads-up situation, oh well, now it won't. So this guy went all in, but he had less than the big blind amount. Uh, if it folds all the way around to me, no, okay, I'm definitely gone. So this guy is trying to bully the whole table. Let's see, is he the one in, no, he's not the one in first place right now. Huh, funnily enough, the person in first place is Aiden 400. My first name is actually Aiden, but just a coincidence. So this guy got knocked out. Okay, so that's the first knockout of since play resumed. 8-5 suited isn't too exciting. So yeah, I had some good holdings on the way. I had aces once that held up, and so aces are what I call a Janus hand, where they're either you can either win a lot of money with them, or you can also lose a lot of money with them. So you got to be careful with aces. You like them, but sometimes when they get cracked, it's no fun. So I didn't get cracked today. Okay, pair of queens. That's a call. Some people come up with funny names for hands in poker. I've heard one of the nicknames for a pair of queens is Siegfried and Roy, which is a little un-PC. So he's raising it way up. He's repping kings or tens. I'm sorry, kings or aces, so I'll go away with my tail between my legs on this one. I'm hoping someone will call him so we can see if he was bluffing or not. If no one calls him, we won't get to see. He only had an ace 8 suited. So he's getting what he deserved, betting that big on it. Crap holding. So the main pot goes to, oh, but he did fine because the person won the main pot didn't have many chips to start with. So king 9 off. I'll take a flyer. I'm not in the worst position. Okay, now I'm in great position because I'm the last to act at every street now. Okay, I'll fold that. So didn't. Okay, so this Grandma Gigs got ousted. So okay, there's been I guess 4 oustings so far. So I started in 11th. I'm dropped down to 13th. But as I always say, you can't expect to stay in the same spot ever. So I'll fold this. So now I'm in the bottom half of the field, the remaining field. Okay, I should tell you about the money jumps. So right now the next payout is at 22nd place. So that'll get 100. The prize for that is 167,000. And the next money jump is at 18th place, which would be 182,000. So 15K more. This is a fold. So as we know, the money jumps just keep getting bigger and bigger as you crawl up the ladder. And so you can see it's a fairly smooth distribution on this one. Sometimes you get the person up top is like double the next one down, and that's no fun because then the bully and the people come out. Obviously, if I were there, I'd be a bully too. So it's not a bad play. It's just when you're on the wrong end of it, it just you don't like the feeling. But of course, you like the feeling of bullying when you're on the other end of it. So it can be hypocritical. So this is a check fold because 6-2 offsuit is nothing. Cocktail napkins, basically. So these buttons allow you to make, okay, everyone folds to me. That'll happen sometimes when you're in the big blind. Everyone folds around to you. They don't know you have crap. So you can win with crap when you're in the big blind if you're lucky. So, okay, I popped up from 14th to 13th. And Jack 6 off is, well, there's something to be said for if you're in the small blind, that you could call some things more than you would have if you hadn't been in. So like if this were, if I had to pay, I already had some money put in, so I'll go with it. I'm out of position though. I'm the first to act every time, so I'll check that. Okay, there's a flush draw. Someone could have already hit their flush. The 6, if another diamond comes, I'll have a flush, but someone might have a higher diamond than a 6, and that would let me out. So, okay, now I'm popped down to 16th. And again, with this interface, I have to keep readjusting it to see who's up top and what they have. All right, so he's betting big. Betty is betting big. So I'm gone. So I guess 7 people have hit the trail so far. Okay, ace queen off is a calling hand. All right, so these are over. I have 2 overcards to the board, which is a good thing. It means you can call things that you might not have called otherwise. So I'll call this. If I hit an ace or a queen, I'll be in great shape. Okay, this is straighty, okay, I'm gone. So now I pop down to 17th place. Okay, I have an ace, but not a hell of a good kicker, and I'm out of position. If I really had the dealer button, I'd know what to do. And actually, since I don't have the dealer button, I still know what to do. I fold. But if I had been in the dealer button and it had folded around to me, I would have called it. Again, the deal with the dealer button is you get to act last, which is called being in position, and it's a huge advantage if you. And everyone gets the advantage because the dealer button rotates around the table. So with 19 players, there's 3, let's see, 9 times 3 is 27. So yeah, we have 3 tables because when we get to 18, it'll be two tables, but there's nine max at each table. So I'm at a table with six. So it's 6, 6, and 7. So one of the other two tables has 7 players. And I wish I were at that table because that table gets hit by the blinds slightly less than the other two. But if wishes were something, beggars would ride. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Okay, now I'm Caboose Boy. There's now 2 tables left, so I'm glad that we got 9, so the blinds won't hit so hard. I'm in last place with 9,000 chips, or closer to 10,000, but that's roughly half of what the 17th place player has. So, but you'll see stacks go up and down as the escalating blinds hit players. So next hand I will only have to shove in an ante, so I won't have to have a blind hit me. Okay, so in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hands from now, I will get hit by this blind. And by then it might have gone up. So 17 seconds left until the blinds increase. So they typically do like about 2.5 to 3 minutes levels of the blinds. So this guy behind me and 2 people behind me with way more chips. So I'm not in a position to call because they could just come over the top of me and my tournament life would be at risk. Okay, so this might be a fold around. Actually, it was. Sometimes the big stacks will stay in, but you never know. All right, so this is another fold. So it looks like I have very little chance of making the final table. But as I say, if you have a chip and a chair, you have a chance. So looks like someone might get knocked out here. The one who had the big slick is getting knocked. Oh no, he got it on the river. You got an ace on the river. So this person got knocked out. That person got knocked out. And so now there's 16 players left. Okay, ace 6. Again, I'm not in a position. If I were the dealer button, I'd probably call this, but no, I'm not. Just when you're out of position, there's little you can do. So let me tell you what the next payout is. It's 182,000. And the one after that, the 15th place, is 205,000. So if I can fade one person, oh good, pair of kings, I might as well raise it up. Try to scare some people off. Oh, scared a whole bunch of people off. And he scared that guy too. And he's the one who's a chip leader. So, okay, now I'm not in last place anymore. I'm popped up to 12th. But things happen and jumps occur. So 10-3, I'll just do a check fold on that. If someone raises it up, I don't want to be in the hand with a 10-3. So the software promoted my check fold to a fold because this person bet. And it took down the table with that bet. Wow. This person just is getting frisky. Okay, who's up top? Fanto is up top. Okay, ace jack, and I have the dealer button. I get to act last on every street except this one because this is before the flop. Okay, he's got a big enough stack that I'll play like a lamb on this hand because I want to at least make another money jump because again that would be for 23 grand more. It would pop up from 182 to 205. Pair of nines is a calling hand. And I'm in a better position because I'm just one to the right of the dealer. So now I'm the virtual dealer, and since the dealer dropped out. Oh wow. This is what it's calling putting me to the test. I gotta go with it. This could be the end, last hand, so if it is, it's been real and it's been fun. Okay, 69%, 84%, 4.5%, 0%. So he hit his ace, and that is all she wrote. But so I didn't make the that last money jump. So I didn't play. I was playing like a lion on that last hand, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, so I had a good time and finished in 16th place for 182,000. And I shall see you all later.